Hey everybody, Mark here with Discover Your Home. Just want to thank you for joining us. If you like what we're doing here, please share it. We'd love to hear your input. If you got questions, send them on back. Hopefully we can answer it for you. If you can't get a hold of us tonight, talk to us a little bit later. Hopefully we can answer any questions. All right. So what I'm talking about tonight is how to handle a challenge in your home when you're having some remodeling done, or a service team coming in, like a plumber or some sort of contractor coming in and doing work in your home, and everything is not going necessarily as planned. So how do you handle that situation? Because we occasionally run into that where something, expectations from one end or the other end aren't going as planned. So hopefully we're going to be able to help you out in dealing with that that service person that's in your home, and hopefully this will be some help to you. So we really kind of get talking about a little bit about personality types, and there's a thing out there that that talks about there's really 4 basic personality types. There's sanguine, melancholic, phlegmatic, and choleric, and they're all a little bit different. Most people are kind of a combination of 2 of those. I would say for myself, I'm kind of more what they call a sanguine, phlegmatic type person, and I'll kind of go through and explain to you a little bit of which one of these, kind of what they are. So a sanguine person is kind of a real optimistic, social, loves to have a good time, life of the party kind of thing. The melancholic person is kind of analytical, very serious, wise, quiet. The phlegmatic is kind of more of relaxed, kind of chilled out, peaceful. And then you have the choleric, who's kind of short-wired, real fast-paced, up-tempo type person. So there's a lot of different personalities that you are personally going to run across, and your personality. And what I try to let folks know is listen, the bottom line is this: we want to make sure whatever gets done in your house gets done to your satisfaction. So I always tell folks, don't panic. And anytime I'm dealing with contractors or subcontractors, hey, listen, you know what? Everyone's wired a little differently. Meet them at where they're at, okay? So when you're in a situation, and let's say the plumber drops a wrench and cracks one of your tiles or something of that nature, and you're not real sure how to handle it. Well, first of all, take a step back and just realize it happened. So what can we do to resolve it? So don't panic. Step away from the problem for a second, and then revisit with the service person on how you're going to be able to solve this problem moving forward. And be quiet, be respectful, listen to what they're going to say. And if it's not really kind of what you're expecting, I always say, well, then, kind of reiterate what was told to you, and then kind of put it back on the service person, and then say, what do you think about this? And if they come back and they don't give you the answer you want, I always do a little kind of, hey, what I'd recommend is a role reversal. Say, if this was your home, what would your expectations, or say, what would your house, your wife or husband say in that situation? And just sit back and listen to what they say. And then sometimes they're like, oh, I never looked at it from that perspective. So they might give you the answer that you want and want to hear, or they may not. And then I tell sometimes maybe you can't come to a meeting of the minds with this person. So I always try to be calm. I think it's important that you remain calm, because I think it's real important you get exactly what you need. And sometimes it's just, hey, tell the guy, listen, we can't resolve it today. Go take care of it. I'll call your boss or whatever, and then we'll come back and revisit this tomorrow. And there comes a point in time where you may not be able to resolve it. You might just have to let that individual go, and you have to part your ways, and however that's managed. But take into account who you are, and when you're dealing with a tradesperson or somebody that's in your home that's doing the work and things aren't getting measured, just try to make sure that they understand your expectations. And I think most individuals that are out there are trained properly to handle a situation that will go wrong. And occasionally things do go wrong. From dropping a wrench, I've seen tile guys drop a tile and crack a bathtub, and it gets handled properly. So in the end, it may not necessarily always be how it's handled, but in the end, let's make sure it does get handled. So depending upon your personality type, like again, I'm a kind of a relaxed. I want to make sure that we take care of our customers. So I like to get in there and say, hey, listen, we're going to take care of this for you. If we did something that didn't meet your satisfaction, my job is, what can we do? And I tell my team this, what can we do to make you happy? Okay, what's going to do to make this where you feel like you're happy with the results? Because listen, I don't care what anybody tells you, things do go wrong out there, okay? And we've had situations where things do. But in the end, our team is always, what can we do to make this right? Because in the end, we want you to be a customer, and the people that are servicing you, that are coming out to your home, want your business. If they're true professionals, if they really understand what they do and how they take care of you as a customer, they want your business because it's important to them, and that shows a real sign of a true professional. I find that folks that hey, whatever, you deal with it, because I see a lot of that. I get a lot of situations where folks come to me and they're like, I've actually been flat out asked when we're on a project, when there's another tradesperson on the job, what do you think I should do? And I'm of the belief that it really does not hurt to try to resolve it. Let's get it resolved so you can get what you want and move forward. So I know this is can be a little general, but I think always keep an open mind. Unless you get a person that what I would consider not professional. I think if they don't, if they rub you kind of the wrong way and you're not really getting what your expectations are, it may not hurt to just say, hey, listen, maybe I'll have somebody else from your company come back and solve this problem, or I need to talk to the owner or somebody that's a level up from you. So hopefully this is a little help to you here. Thank you again for joining us here. And if there's anything we can do to help you improve your home and discover your home, we would love to be of help to you guys. Thanks again for joining us. Have a good night.